Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you all doing? We are here for the continuation of this assessment of Oluchi Okorie, who acted as the mouthpiece for Kora Obidi and Nancy Ume. We started yesterday, but we could not conclude. Hopefully, we can do that today. I think we can actually conclude today. So I welcome you all. I invite you to go ahead and share the video. Yes, share the video. So before we go into today's part 2, I'm going to do a summary of what we discussed in part 1, and then we will get started. Welcome back. Let me see who is here, as we always do. If you're here, just say hi. Good morning, Master. How are you today? Well, it's afternoon here already. It's past midday. Good to see you again. Hope you're fine. Hope you're fine. I'm going to ask everybody to go ahead and share. Share. Just be sharing. Be sharing. So I'm just going to mention 1 or 2 highlights from yesterday's part 1, and then continue with part 2 and play some videos, and we have new developments. I don't even know why Oluchi, for me, Oluchi doesn't deserve this amount of attention, but right now I'm just feeling like maybe other people that are still there in that cage, mental cage, would learn from this, because right now, from the post that I saw Oluchi put up yesterday, she doesn't deserve this attention or this mentioning of her name or talking or addressing her whatsoever. She really does not, because she does not get it. So what's the need? So hopefully other people can pick 1 or 2 things from everything. But after the video of yesterday, Oluchi put up some posts directed at Katia, and I think it's going to really be an eye-opener for everybody who has supported Oluchi, to see that she is just in the wrong, that she was fighting these people for nothing, that she was overdoing it, that she was going to the extreme. I'm going to play some examples she put up yesterday of Katia, in quotes, bullying Kora Obidi, and you guys are going to judge if this was bullying and if Katia deserved the level of castigation and defamation. Not only Katia, because a lot of people are involved in this, lots of bloggers, lots of commenters. They cannot even comment freely on Facebook. Who takes away people's freedom of speech? Only a terrorist would do that. Yeah, people would comment in other places and on other pages. She would go there and screenshot their comments, post their comments and pictures on her wall. That just makes you really a terrorist. Yeah, I have a guest here. No, you're not allowed. This one, at this age, you started fighting for phones like children of this generation. I do not understand. I do not get it. You guys should give me 1 second to set him up. Okay, so let's just continue. So I'm just going to be showing you some of the posts she put up after my video yesterday, and then we're just going to conclude hopefully today. And after today, we are done. We're leaving it behind, and then whatever comes up, whatever happens, you guys will find out after all of this. Yeah. Summary. So yesterday, the focus, or I think one of the things I was trying to drive at yesterday was just making this woman realize at least that she was on the wrong, and that everything she did for Kora, or everything she claimed she did for Kora, she did it based on a wrong foundation, based on the wrong reasons. Because when you ask her, but why did you bully these people? Why did you insult these people? Why did you lie against all these bloggers and commenters? She will tell you, yeah, because they bullied Kora. Yeah, because they bullied Korah's children. But when you look at what these people did and said, you see that there was nothing like bullying. There was nothing like bullying. So she was attacking these people based on what she thought they were doing wrong. So she was wrong all along. And after, it was more like, okay, let's educate. But at the end of the day, it was it was just really. So one of the things I showed yesterday was, what is cyberbullying? Sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone. She has, we've seen things inbox that I'm going to show you guys. She has posted stuff about people. There was even a lady who was like in the hospital or something. She posted the picture of her like in that condition just to embarrass her, just to make her, for people to laugh at her. Like, how heartless can you be in the name of love, in quotes, if that is love? They said it's toxic love. Actually, that song you guys said was for Justin, was for Koreans with their toxic love. You guys, toxic love. That's what Kurobidi sang about. She had you in mind when she sang that song. It can include sharing personal or private information about someone else. That is what Oluchi has done to so many people. She will say she's FBI, a criminal FBI. How can you be FBI? And in fact, let me not go into that. Causing embarrassment or humiliation. Just trying to overpower people, just trying to intimidate people, just trying to put fear in people. But she didn't really succeed because a lot of people she did that to, they are still talking. You cannot silence people by bullying them into silence. Okay, you can't do it. A lot of commenters who commented freely, they got attacked inbox. They put up their pictures with RIP on, and I've said it. Those people doing those things, you typed it. That RIP will fall on you first before another person. Especially those people who typed RIP on children. Just wait, unless you don't have your own children. Just wait. So they would go in inbox and threaten people's life. They've done all sorts of things, all in the name of we are supporting and fighting for Kurobidi. And I also gave her that example of Whoopi Goldberg dropping savage comments about Prince Harry and his wife. Does that make her a bully? No. No, it doesn't make her a bully. But this Oluchi just say something like, oh, Korobidi dresses inappropriately. She will say, hey, you people hear that? She's bullying Korobidi. She said Korobidi dresses inappropriately. Just say something like, oh, we almost saw her kpekus. Kpekus is another word for vagina. If maybe you don't want to sound too vulgar or you don't want Facebook picking up your words or whatsoever, you use kpekus sometimes. She'll be like, oh, you see, they are bullying her. Like, is it like people cannot talk anymore? So what is social media for? Let us all just shut down our pages and leave all the pages of Korobidis, Koreans, and bullies up so that they can be praising her all day. Is that going to happen? No, never, ever. So I don't know exactly what Oluchi wanted. Anything you just said, like analyzing what they see on, this is a public figure we're talking about, not your next door neighbor. So anything anyone just said, critically, she would call it bullying, but she doesn't know the meaning of bullying. She calls everything bullying, as long as that thing is not gratifying or praising Kurobidi. It's bullying, in her opinion. And that's where she gets it wrong. And her people are not telling her the truth because some of them know, but they just enjoy the fact that, okay, all these other people who are not in our cage of senseless goats, all of them, let them be bashed. That's why they condone Oluchi, not because they fully think she is doing the right thing. And that's another reason she's not bold enough to show who she is. And the danger of hiding is you're going to hide forever. If you never want to take that bold courage, that bold step to come forward and come clean, you're going to hide forever. And you're just going to be in bondage forever. You can never do anything publicly. You can never reach great heights. You're just going to be there like a rat. You're just going to be there. You cannot become a great person. You're going to be hiding. You're going to be hiding. That's the danger of it. So let's see how long she can keep that up. Another thing, okay, so someone dropped this. I intentionally omitted or put her name out because I know that these people are mad. They have turned Facebook into such a toxic space that, you know, it's supposed to be a place we can really dialogue, we can learn from one another, we can enjoy conversations. These people don't know how to have conversations. They know how to behave like ghetto animals, bullying people. That's all they know how to do. Bullying, bullying, bullying. And I wouldn't want my, commenters to be victims of these animals. So that's why sometimes recently I just leave out names, because the next thing you see or you see them do is they start looking for the person who does that. Someone comments, you go and start looking for their profile to put up their picture on your page. Who does that? That is an animalistic behavior. And it started, I'm going to tell you guys already, these people doing these things now, they learned it from Edo presenters, some Edo presenters, saga presenters from 8-9 years ago. They started this thing happening. They learned it. It started a long time ago, but it's barbaric. It's no longer of this time. It is no longer of this time. Let people comment in freedom. They have the freedom to do so. You're living in 2023. You have no control over what people do or say. If you think they are bullying your favorite, report them to Facebook. You don't take law into your hands, putting up people's pictures just to prove what point. That's what I don't get. And not just people, like they are not just going after the bloggers. They would put relatives. Are you an animal? Are you living in a jungle? Are you not living in an advanced society where, like, sometimes I'm like, how are people like this, how are they still existing? And these people, some of them live abroad. They live in first world countries, but they never have learned anything from those countries. They just live there, breathing the air, eating the food, but mentally, they are still like people that have never left the Stone Age. Even people in the village are better than these people. The way they behave on social media blows my mind. So they would go as far as putting up pictures of bloggers' relatives, sending private messages to relatives, calling schools, calling places of work. You are just trying to intimidate people and silence people. Okay? So anyway, after the video of yesterday, one of my commenters wrote, the lady you're referring to on Fashion Police is late comedian Joan Rivers. Thank you so much for this very intelligent comment. I couldn't come up with the name yesterday. Joan Rivers. These people, Koreans as they call themselves, the only thing they have in their skull is Korra. They don't know anything happening outside of Facebook and Korobidi. They know nothing. They know nothing happening in the country where they live or in their communities or societies. All they know is Korobidi. And that is why when they see you post something or do something, they say you are copying Korra, because that is the only example they are exposed to every day. So they think that everything you do is based on what you have seen Korra Obidi do, not knowing that many of us, many people, I can speak for myself, I don't even watch Korra Obidi at this point in time. I don't even. So they would think that people who have established their lives, built their lives, gone so far in life would sit down and be copying Korra Obidi or being jealous of her. Whereas there are so many other platforms in the world. There is so much happening out there, so many different celebrities that inspire people to do things. So when someone just does something, their brain would just go to, okay, we saw Korra Obidi do this thing 3 years ago, or last year, or 6 months ago, or last week. This person must be copying Korra Obidi. So people like this, they don't even know who Joan Rivers is. They don't even know a program like Fashion Police. They don't even know. I mentioned some, other blog pages yesterday in the US and other places, because even if they would mention any other page, they would mention Tunde Ednot, Instablog, Linda Ikeji. That's all they know. They don't even know other, all these other global big established blog sites or entertainment sites. They don't even know. So they are so enclosed in their thinking. Their view to life or about life is really limited. So their mind is shallow. So they are really suffering from mental poverty. They are really poor upstairs. So it's very difficult for them to put things side by side. It's either white or black. For them, they don't know gray areas. It's either you are for us or against us. You're bullying, you're bullying, you're bullying. That's all they know how to say. And then we will come for you, we'll bully you. Who does that? You are an animal if that's what you go to bed with every night and you wake up with every day. If that is what you have made your mission on this blue app, you're an animal, you don't have a life. It's as simple as that. Okay? So I'm going to check on YouTube if I can find some old videos of Joan Rivers. You're going to see the things she said, criticizing, analyzing people's dressing. Sometimes she might have gone overboard, but it was not bullying. And many of these bloggers that Oluchi has bullied haven't even done a quarter of what even Oluchi herself has done. Put together, if you put all these bloggers together, combine everything they have said or done or commented on Korobidi or Justin Dean, you cannot compare it to a quarter, a fraction of what Oluchi has done. Okay? She was known for her brutal critiques of other celebrities' attire. Many did take her advice to invest in stylists and are now highly coveted, and others, some did not. It's no different from Simon Cowell. We all know him, who harshly criticized many upcoming artists on the various shows and bands he created or invested in, like Pop Idol, The X Factor, UK, Britain's Got Talent, American Idol, and all those other ones, right? The last paragraph says the only person he ever apologized to was Jennifer Hudson. He stated that she needed to be in better shape to become a global celebrity and be taken seriously. He could have easily gone away with that statement. I mean, it was his opinion, but maybe because of the way society responded, like, oh my God, it's like body shaming her. Are you saying because of her size, she's not good enough to stand on the big stage? So it's like discrimination against her, which he apologized. That was a good thing. If he felt, okay, I said something I shouldn't have said. I shouldn't say another person who looks slimmer is going to make it better than her just because of her size, because her singing prowess has nothing to do with her size. I know that in the minds of people, society is so messed up today that there is this idea of what you should look like as a pop star, which is sick, or what you should look like as a model, which is sick. It puts so much pressure on people to look a certain way. So he being, he having the position that he has could really influence a lot of even young people thinking, oh my God, I look like Jennifer, then I'm not good enough. So it could really mess people up. So I really like the fact that he apologized. But bringing it down to, so what I'm just trying to say here is that people are allowed to say what they think. But now going about, for example, putting up pictures of Simon Cowell, his relatives, bullying them, sending messages, and like, so what are you fighting against? Because you are what you are fighting against, and that is what Oluchi has been doing. And then another thing we mentioned, we're just trying to summarize. Another thing we mentioned yesterday was people lie on social media to tarnish people's image. They would do anything. And Nancy even said it. Stop lying against people just to prove a point. They would say anything just to prove a point, just to make you look like you're poor. That one is the most popular. You don't get money, it take food bank. Somebody who has a property in any country in Europe, do you still qualify for food stamps? Let's even look at that. You have a job, your partner has a job. Do you qualify for food stamps? They buy clothes for secondhand shop, all those nonsense just to make you look like you're poor. But people are not blind. But there are so many gullible people who would believe, they would not think that, no, if you're living abroad, you have a job, you have a property, you cannot qualify for these things this person is mentioning. So this person has to be lying, but their brain does not process anything. They just hear something, they believe it, and they go with it. This person that wrote this page is another gullible idiot like that, who just believed what she was told and wrote nonsense, fooling whatever, let me say, credibility that anyone thought she had, you know. It's also a fake account that wrote it. You know, people might think, oh, she writes quite well, then she might actually know what she's writing about. But eventually she fooled herself, because everything she wrote was just nonsense. It came out to light that the person she wrote about is even better than the Korobidi she's protecting. Um, Now writing about, oh, Glorian, she lives in Lagos. She's doing runs girl things, bleaching, smoking. She has a baby out of wedlock. And I still mentioned yesterday, this person they wrote about doesn't have a baby, doesn't even live in the Lagos they mentioned, hasn't even been to Lagos in 6 years. And the other paragraph says, why are your sisters in Lagos with your engineer career? Why would you not bring your sisters abroad? So again, the sister she was referring to is abroad, lives abroad. But we don't post things, so they think those things don't exist because we don't post. They never knew, because they are idiots. They would rather listen to a liar, believe stuff. And let me just say this quickly to my followers. If you're my followers, you hear something, you're free to inbox me, ask questions. You guys should start to learn to ask questions. Because again, people would lie convincingly. There are people who have perfected the art of lying. They know how to do it well. You're going to believe, I promise you. So if you're doubting, ask questions. You're free to do so and get the real facts and the truth. And don't think that if we don't post stuff, those things are not there. Okay? That's another thing. I never posted my sister that she was living abroad. Never did. Never did. But these idiots didn't know that she has been here for years. She's currently in university abroad in Europe. And not just any of these other Europe, small Europe that we know. Okay. So they just come here on Facebook, fool themselves, tell all these nonsense stories and lies. At the end of the day, the truth always finds its way out. So after I read out this thing, a good question like, oh, why? I don't know if it's a good question. It's just useless, because the person you're fighting against, her sisters are also not abroad. So now you're asking a blogger or an analyst, why are your sisters in Lagos with your engineer career? Why could you not bring your sisters abroad? Well, I don't have to. Oh my God, can you just imagine the low head of these people? So you have to always bring your sisters abroad. So abroad is the heaven. If you don't bring them abroad, they can never do well where they are. Can you just imagine the low head? Do you know how many Africans are in Africa doing excellent? Do you know how many Asians, South Americans are in their countries? They've never gone abroad. They would feed your entire generation, employ all of you from your forefathers to your future generations, employ you in their factories. People don't have to come abroad to prove a point that they have wealth or that they are doing well. Whether you're an engineer, you're a doctor, you don't have to bring your entire family abroad. If that is how you people brag that, hey, I brought my sisters, you people, shame on all of you, because you can do so much in Africa or wherever you come from. It's about your potential, not your location. If you cannot do well in Africa, you might never be able to do well anywhere else. Because if you don't have it, you don't have it, no matter where you go. Take a monkey out of the jungle, a monkey will always be a monkey. These idiots roaming about Facebook, bullying people, many of them are abroad. Do they behave like people abroad? No, they are still okay. Now, when she asked this question, I'm like, you're supporting Korobidi. Korobidi's sisters are not also in the US, but you're asking bloggers. So I asked the same question back. Why has Korobidi not brought her sister to the US? Abi, this woman will not see here, she dey forbid abroad. Her destiny no carry abroad. Is it forbidden for her to go abroad? Why has Korobidi not also taken her sister abroad with her influencer career, with her musician career, and public figure and millionaire and all of that? Why has she not brought her sister abroad? So before you go ahead attacking people, look at who you are defending. Okay? Now we are not going to start today's video. We've talked about how far Oluchi has come and where she is now. But before we get to these screenshots, I'm just going to play some of the things she said after all these things blew up in her face.
To Sagaha. But let me remind you people, how did I came across Katia? How did I came? How I, Oluchi, posted her children? And I will repeat that. I, Oluchi, posted Katia children. I, Oluchi, went to the inbox of the husband of Katia. Send her all the videos of Katia when she was bullying Juni.
Okay, so in this video, she might be mentioning Katia. Let's use Katia like as a symbol for all bloggers. So we are not just doing this video to maybe support Katia or help Katia or whatever. No, absolutely not. But whatever she did to Katia, she did something similar to many bloggers. So we are just using Katia now as an example. Wahala Channel was also, I don't even like to call people victim, because these people, they are victims of their own self, of their own mental state. Okay. So all these other people who were affected, all the commenters, their relatives, let's just use Katia as an example. This Oluchi is bragging that she called the school of Katia's children, posted her children, did this, did that, something you should be ashamed of, embarrassed about. And it's also a shame that it is somebody like this that Nancy Ume was appreciating. It's really a shame to whatever, you know, whatever Nancy Ume wants to portray of herself, because it doesn't just reflect whatever she's trying to, you know. Okay, I have to. Okay, let me play that.
I, Oluchi, went to the husband Facebook and see whoever is Onyeka. That is the sole name of the husband. Family. I send them in inbox, telling them, this is what your.
Do you know that that is harassment in itself? But of course, you might not know because your brain would not be able to just, you know, you don't just know a lot of things. You don't know. You don't know how the world operates and works. You don't know what is allowed, what is not allowed. You don't know this thing. You lack knowledge. And that is why you've done many of the things you have done. It's harassment, stalking people, cyber stalking.
Your sister-in-law, your daughter-in-law, the men and the women, I send them all the videos of Katia bullying Juni. I emailed the school of her son Neka. She go and enter house because she know that her husband is doing politics. Yeah, politics somewhere in whatever. Her husband told her that, please. And always don't be afraid for telling the truth, because the truth, you will know from the truth who love you. You will know from the truth what God is.
Oluchi said, don't ever stop telling the truth. But Oluchi has done nothing but lie against people. She has said so many things that she cannot prove, that she can't tell you, okay, this is how I got the information and this is why. She cannot. She has said things like Katia's husband is cheating. She has said things about the Analyst. She has said things about Wahala Channel. She has said things about people that she cannot even she cannot even sit down and say yes. Like, now that everything has blown up in her face, she cannot say, you know what, those things I said are actually true. She cannot do it. But she did it, or she said all those things then just to put people down, to make Cora feel better.
For you, the truth, stand for the truth. Stand for the truth, no matter.
So in life, the biggest liars are the ones who shout the truth, the truth. The biggest liars, who would lie to prove a point. Who would lie to make you feel like you're not good enough? Who would lie to fight you? They use lies to fight. They use lies as a weapon. Those are the ones who shout the truth. I tell you the truth. I never lie. Those ones. Because if you're a truthful person, let other people promote you as a truthful person. I mean, you can say sometimes, the truth, but if you carry the truth on your head every day, the truth, like you are Jesus Christ, then there is something behind it.
Even if you have two people standing by you, just tell the truth and free yourself.
And free yourself. Practice what you preach. Is Oluchi going to practice what she has preached? Is she going to free herself with the truth finally? The families she has damaged with her lies. She knows that karma is a thing. And that karma, sometimes it will just be hitting you privately. Is she ready to leave? Is she ready to live the rest of her life knowing that she has sown the seed of deception and lies against people and their family? Can she live with that? Only people with conscience can say, okay, I cannot live with this the rest of my life. I did it out of love for Korobide. I did it out of support for Korobide. I did it to fight against these people, but I lied against them. Would she have the courage to free herself the way she was preaching here?
Sleep in the night by not rolling, thinking that I will do this better, I will do this. I will stand for the truth. I will speak the truth no matter what. I stand for the truth.
Exactly. And that is why I say
I don't tell you to come and stand by me, no. Because
Okay. Let me see. And of course we heard
so Nancy. I knew that Koreans would get angry or they will bet.
The underground Agbero, the one that is contacting and emailing all the bullies and harassers on social media, the so-called Koreans who go and post people's pictures, their children, call their schools, do all those things. It is Nancy that is doing the dirty job for her sister Korobide, because Korobide has said, I will never consult with bloggers. I never email bloggers. She couldn't even say the words like plainly. She was stuttering, and at the end of the day, we saw an email where she actually was talking to this blogger, although they were talking about, copyright and other things, but you were talking to her. It was someone you knew, and you said you didn't even know this woman. Okay? But it is Nancy that is actually the mafia, the underground destroyer, emailing the bully.
They'll do everything they want to do. They'll say their mind, but they will not harm her.
Okay.
But they will not harm her in any way. That's why when someone took information, something that could potentially harm Cora, and they shared it openly, I knew that, oh my God, my sister is in trouble. Like I sent private information, confidential information to a Korean.
To Oluchi. You sent it to Oluchi. Shame on you. Shame on your education. Shame on your business. Shame on everything you claim you are. Shame on every business that you say you stand for. Shame on everything you had ever told people before in the past about you, about, who you are as a person, about what you believe in, about you coming to fight for your sister. Shame on everything you stand for. Shame.
Okay, about the voice note. And so when I came out to say there was, but I was was shocked, actually. I was really shocked. Thank you, Uju, for us. It was like, even my sister was like, yeah, Jesus. It did, as we're talking about, it shocked us like this. Like,
so her sister is also aware that she is in communication with those people. They discuss these things. I mean, there's no way she would be also on Facebook narrating these stories without her sister's consent or without her sister knowing what she's up to or what she's doing on her behalf. So they are in it together.
Yeah. So I shared confidential information with the Korean.
You shared confidential information with Oluchi. You shared confidential private information with Oluchi, the grand bully. Nancy Ume shared confidential information with Oluchi. You will come and tell the world which business you and Oluchi are running, that you are sending confidential information to Oluchi. After everything the whole world has seen Oluchi do in your sister's name.
That could potentially harm her. And it was shared in the open. Okay, so I thought I say, hey, these people don't understand me. You don't know me. You don't know me. Listen, I will fight in the streets.
I will fight in the streets. Did the analyst say, or did I not say, that this person is an agbero? So an agbero is a term used on the streets of Lagos for Lagos girls, Lagos street boys, not just Lagos girls in general, not every Lagos girl, but street girls, street boys, ruffians, touts. They use agbero for them. Yeah, just all these garage boys, they just hang around garages. They don't really have anything doing. All they do is cause trouble, cause problem. Many of them just roaming about and just looking for who to disturb, whose trouble to look for. They are ready to fight. They are touts. They don't know how to communicate well. So their mode of communication is just fighting and just, just touts. Yeah, touts, ruffians. Those are people we call agbero. And I said it, this girl is a garage girl. From the way she handles matters on Facebook, her sister's issues, her sister's marriage, the way she just handles things, like someone who just has never gone to school. That is the way she does her things like a street girl. And I would say it, oh, this girl, just go and get a bench at the garage. I always said it, but people would think, oh, blessing, you're just talking or insulting. But I have foresight, and I have also that thing of discernment. I can discern. I can just read people quite well. And again, I get it wrong sometimes, but 95% of the time I get it right. And now she's telling us that she would fight. You don't know me. So all the facade, all the, pretense, all the I am classy has just been a cover-up of the real street girl that Nancy is. Confession.
Listen, I will fight in the streets. I will fight. My sister comes to tell me that this is what they're doing to me and it hurts me. I will fight you on the streets, baby. You will cry on the streets.
So now she's using her sister. This is just emotional blackmail, more or less, because she knows that 99% of her fans or people following and watching her videos on Facebook are her sister's fans. So she is saying she would fight for her sister just to persuade their mind and pacify them into believing that, oh my God, she's actually willing to do anything and even fight for the person we love, just to continue to maintain and sustain their love for her herself. So whatever she says, she knows there is something behind it. There is a goal behind it. Why? Because now let's look at it this way. She moved out of Instagram, came to Facebook to be doing and saying the things she's doing and saying, monetizing the situation. Is it like Kura Obidi does not have haters on YouTube and Instagram? So why is she not doing all these things there on those other platforms, that she's only doing those things on Facebook, or most of these things on Facebook? Have you guys wondered why? But every time she says, someone is having their own party. So every time she wants to justify, her position on social media, she would say she's doing it for her sister. It's a mind game.
It's because that's not the way I am. I will fight you, like cry. Yeah, she might come out to do, oh, don't worry, I blocked this person.
I'm not surprised. We already knew that. So these people, so these people, they've done so much on the ground. And now this is what is happening to Oluchi, or what happened like last week. They started, the same people who were hailing her, they are now the ones reporting her. Oluchi, wait for me, they come for you, which means I'm coming for you. 100% Oluchi, how market, wait for me, they come for you, okay? And this is one of the things Oluchi did in box with Lottie. Who knows Lottie's surname? You guys should help me. I don't even know. I did not even know who this Lottie was. You guys, if you know her surname, drop it in the comments. This is another useless Korean. Many of them are useless actually, but this one just got exposed. This is what these people do. Inbox. She wrote, I want us to put Blessing Njoh to shame. The wicked runneth when no one pursueth. You guys wonder why I say so. When they run helter-skelter, plotting, that's the worst thing you can do on Facebook. Plotting, going inbox, having sleepless nights for someone who is at peace, someone who just takes her analysis, her job serious, does what she has to do, goes home, takes care of her family, and just does her thing. No hard feelings, no personal whatever, and you are there, inbox, planning with a bully. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know if she's a responsible, or if she tries to portray herself as a responsible woman, but look at your life. I don't know how. I'm going to check her profile. Look at your life. And you people will say, oh, let us stand up for our black sister. I'm not Asian. I don't even need you guys to stand up for me, because me alone, I'm a powerhouse myself. Let's hold it there. Okay? I don't need anybody to stand up for me in the name of sisterhood. You stand up for me as a human if you want to stand up. Don't look at the color of my skin. Okay? Because what if I bleach tomorrow? What if I'm no longer black in complexion? So this is part of what they plotted. And you guys know that when your heart is pure and your hands are clean and you're doing what you're doing, not just to spite or to damage or to destroy, you're doing what you're doing because you know you are on the right track. When people team up to plot against you, to look for your downfall, they would heap coals of fire on their own head. They will dig graves and pits that they themselves will fall into and be buried inside. They will use their hand to dig it. That's how sweet, the law of nature is. I want us to put Blessing Njoh to shame. And your shame, Lottie, is going to be larger than life. Your shame is going to be both private and public. But I pray that the private shame, the one that you will not be able to cry out on social media, should be bigger than your social media shame. Because at the end of the day, social media shame is just, whatever. Sometimes it's just like, whatever, and so what. But that private shame, that one that you're so ashamed that you cannot even mention it on Facebook. That's the one I'm hoping for you, Lottie. That private shame. Blessing Njoh is still here. In fact, mind-blowing achievements that I cannot even mention. While you guys are plotting, the person you are plotting against. I cannot even be mentioning like the things that have happened after all this madness. So what did you guys really achieve? You've wasted your time. Your nights that you should be in bed with your partner if you have one, time you should have spent with your children, money, everything. Where did it end, all of you? The Oluchi you were plotting with, I believe both of you fell out. That's why she posted the screenshot. So how market, like this, the last post I just sent? Shame on you, Lottie. I will not be surprised that this Lottie is one pretender on Facebook acting like, oh. But these are destroyers. And this is why this problem between Cora Obidi and Justin Ume just seems like it's not going anywhere. It's not because of Justin. It's because of Cora Obidi and her fans, her bullies, her Koreans. That's why it is still lingering on, dragging. It's because of them. The things they are doing both inbox and outbox. Okay? And this is an example. And Oluchi said, oh, yes, I'm coming live. So they are sending Oluchi. The Koreans would bring jobs to her. We listened to a video yesterday in which Oluchi said, Charlotte Purser was telling her, okay, this is the blogger you need to go after. This is her video. Go after her. Can you imagine? So she was their slave, their bulldog, the one that has the big mouth. Those other ones, they would pretend that, oh, we are so decent. We are following the law. We are law-abiding citizens. We know what is right and what is wrong. But they know that the Oluchi doesn't have sense to tell herself no, or to say, why don't you do it yourself? She was feeling like they saw her as a powerful person, but they saw her as someone with a weak mind and a coward in hiding that would be bold enough to say things that are just against the law. And she was falling for it because she's not very intelligent. I see she's using Lataya's situation to instigate more problem. When a social media person brings something that is happening on social media or in the world, they are doing their thing. That is why they created their page. But you guys are so daft to know it. We are not commenters who started to analyze, or commenters who started to blog all of a sudden. We were not lovers. Katia has been there before Cora and Justin. I can at least say that for sure. The analyst has been there for years before Cora and Justin. So maybe these people think we used to be commenters and lovers of Justin, and all of a sudden we just created pages to start attacking Cora Obidi, which is not the case. So when people bring something that is happening, like the Latanya diverse situation, I talked about it. It's normal that media people have their media pages to talk about things that are happening. But people are taking it so personal, and they think everyone else is taking things so personal. Hi, baby. So this is the level that these people went, trying to just destroy. Come live, go for her, go for this one. That's why the problem never ended. But can you okay? So they would cause all this commotion inbox, but they would still come back and blame Justin and say, oh, Justin is because of you. While Justin is not talking. Yeah? Let me see another one. And they will take screenshots from my page. That's my page you see there. Hold on, guys. They will take screenshots like this and talk about people's comments. Mm. You ladies, you just need to get a life, get a project, get something to challenge yourself with. Let me give you guys a tip, and that's what I have done for myself, and it has really, really been working for me. And it might also work for you ladies, because some people, oh my God, some people who do these things, they lack direction in life. They don't even know where to start with transforming their lives or taking their lives to the next level. So what I do, you guys can also try it. The Oluchi, the Lottie, and co. Set a goal for yourself. Write it on paper. One goal. One goal. Just write it down. No matter how big that goal is. That goal could be as big as I want to own a private jet. Yes. Write it down. And then write everything you need to be a private jet owner, including the price. Write the price. Then you ask yourself, what do I need to do to achieve this? Then you write everything you need to do to achieve that. And then you start tackling one after the other. If you ask me, Blessing, what is the secret to your, I'm not going to say because it might sound a little corny for me to say secret to your success, but what is the secret to your life, how your life is and everything? I'll tell you, this is what I've done. I'll just write everything down, and one after the other I'm tackling each point and I'm ticking it off. This one done, done, done. And that would give you something to get busy with for your life. You spend too much time dealing with other people's life, other people's, and it's easy to say. You can also say, oh, Blessing, you're also sitting down talking about another person. Yes, we have 24 hours in a day. Some of these women devote 90% of their time on Quora and 10% of their time on their lives. I devote only a small percentage of my life on analyzing. I'm going to give you an example. This morning, I wanted to come live. I picked my phone. My kid was already sleeping around 10:30, and that was when I posted the announcement that I would come live, and I put the time to 12 p.m. I could have immediately gone live at 10:30, but I knew, no, I had to do things first for myself and my family. I went to the bathroom, cleaned myself up, made sure there was breakfast, did one or two things. Baby was sleeping, and then I told myself an hour and a half should be enough, and then I would come live. Many of you would not do all these other little things for family that I mentioned. Immediately you pick up your phone. Oh, Korabidi, you're coming live. So you have made her a priority. It's not a problem talking about people. It's how you talk about them and how important or how high up they are on your scale of preference. Give him one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the difference. Yeah. Now, Lottie, I hope you get a life after this. Get a life for yourself. I want us to put her to shame by coming live. I don't know if Lottie does live videos. Can you guys help me? I'm going to read your comments later. Or was she trying to push Oluchi to go live? She said, I want us to put her to shame by coming live. And these people, they know how to call God. They know how to call God. The biggest demons, they are the ones that will first call God. I can talk to Latanya, you to come live and we sort this out, Cora. Okay, we will show Blessing that Cora is not a horrible person. Am I Cora Vidi's mommy? You will show Blessing. Hi, you see how foolish and small-minded you people are. You want to prove to me. I know that I'm also quite something. I do know that. But I have a brain and my brain works. You want to prove to me. You want Cora to forgive Latanya so that you can show Blessing that Cora is not a horrible person. You want to manipulate the situation, manipulate the setting. If Cora is not a horrible person, she herself will think with her head and say, oh my God, I feel sorry for what I did. And she is going to make amends. But for you people to come together and say, okay, let's use this strategy. We are going to say, Cora Obidi, you are going to forgive her. Then Blessing will think, oh my gosh, she's such a good person. She forgave. That's why I don't fall for many of these things these people do, these fake apologies, these fake, all this nonsense. I do not fall, because it's just one hell of a strategy to put behind it. So you wanna show blessing. Blessing is your mommy. Eh? Blessing is giving you in your bum bum and giving your mommy the truth of the matter. So you want to confuse blessing into having other ideas. No, you cannot change my ideas, because everything that I have concluded in my mind is based on, occurrences and events that have happened, that I've put together. So for you to be able to convince me that she's not a horrible person, those events that have happened, she would have to make amends after feeling remorse. That's how you show that someone is not a horrible person, not by manipulating a situation. And it doesn't work that way. So that you will show blessing, so that blessing will come and start praising Korobidi tomorrow. If she deserves praise, yes, blessing will definitely come and praise her. That is why that is why the other day, even Oluchi was playing. Oh, Blessing used to praise Korobidi. She said Korobidi was beautiful. She has a beautiful dress. It was her birthday, and that video I did it even after Korobidi put out the lie against me. Yes, it was not before. It was after Korobidi's post about the analyst. Her birthday came and she looked beautiful. Do you think I would sit down and fool myself and tell my God she looks ugly? It's her birthday. Look at no. No, we don't do that. That's grade 5 behavior. And many of you have grade 5 behavior in you. So yes, it was after what she wrote, the calling out. You people said she called the analyst out, but I was honest. She looked beautiful, because we don't belong to camps. Okay. As she's trying to paint her. No, nobody even needs to paint Korobidi. She herself is painting herself as a horrible person. We have seen the examples. Let me see. Oh wait, what's this one? We have to beat Blessing. Yay! In her games. Which game? The people who play games suspect that every other person is playing games. Just look at your lives. Women, how old are you women? How old are these women? Have you finished beating Blessing? Lottie, do you know the meaning of blessing? Oh boy, you people destroy your own lives, the future of your children spiritually, because of the things you're doing for Korobidi. Do you know the reason behind the name blessing? You just brought a curse on yourself already. I tell you already, 100%. You just brought a curse on yourself because of Korobidi. I'm not saying Korobidi brought a curse on herself, but you did. Very funny. Anyways, and another backlash Oluchi has received is the reason why nobody has come out to reply you. I can't read that because there's something here on my screen. Because of one thing, which is peace. Korobidi called this your Oluchi of dog. Hi! These are the people who used to support Oluchi. These are the people. And now they are saying, Korobidi, call this your Oluchi of dog. Hi! Oluchi of dog, or dog of Oluchi. So who owns Oluchi? Does the dog own Oluchi, or does Oluchi own the spirit of a dog? Please call this your Oluchi of dog to order before she spoil more things for you. So now it's Oluchi they are now accusing of spoiling things for Korobidi. No longer Justin Dean. Wow. Because this one is definitely not a fan, but an enemy in disguise. Oluchi, with all the people you insulted, see the way they demoted your life. This one is not a fan, but an enemy in disguise. Look at the shame on your head. Now, Nancy's friend with benefits wrote here, you can tag, she said, I'm going to read the whole thing. Please, my darling, don't tag Nancy. She does not like their drama. You can tag Cora because now she like drama by creating it for them always. And what that means is, oh, wait. Oh, wow, I'm back. So now I hope I can find, oh yeah, I found it. My other phone. So she said, please don't tag Nancy. Let me just interpret without reading. She said, please don't tag Nancy. You can tag Cora because she likes the drama by creating it for them always. That's the Nancy's friend with benefit. And Nancy said, you cannot be supporting me and bashing my sister. You cannot be saying I'm good and talking down on my sister. You cannot bring division. The same Nancy said it. And this person is saying, please don't tag Nancy because Nancy doesn't like their drama. But you can tag Cora. And this one is not an enemy in disguise. You people, all of you should be deceiving yourselves. Just continue deceiving yourselves, all of you. And she also said, we do not fake. Oh, do we fight with fake accounts? No. Wow. But there is one account called, God, what's the name? Diamond Jasper. That this person I just read her post cannot remove the name Diamond Jasper in. Always fighting that fake account. Always. But people will just lie. When it suits them, they'll come out and paint another picture. Oh, we are motivational speakers. Oh, we are this motivational bullies, bullying people. But they will say, oh, we are this. We don't fight fake accounts. But if you see this person going hard against that fake account I just mentioned, you'll be like, but you said you don't fight. You'll be like, but you just wrote the other day that you don't fight fake accounts, okay? Yes, babe. You wanna talk? You wanna talk? Ouch, you're fighting. And this one wrote, Oluchi Okori, go and rest. And thank you. You were becoming a nuisance to the Koreans. She was always a nuisance. Hey. I think I'll take baby downstairs. Oh, this baby is biting. You're biting me. You're fighting with your small teeth. Oh my God, this baby is looking for the flesh to bite. Okay, take. But when they give you something to bite on, you don't. It's people's bodies you are looking to bite. Let me take. Ouch! This baby. And he's smiling. Bitey. You are bitey. You are biting, mommy. Oh yeah, bite my hand. Ow! I'll take it downstairs. Baba. What do you want to say? What do you want to tell mommy? Okay, I'll take you. You guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna bring him downstairs. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we are right back together. Because daddy is in the toilet or in the bathroom, so I have to wait. And I can't leave him with big brother alone. Baba. Okay. So I'm like, when did you guys realize that Oluchi is a nuisance? When? Because she started to do things or say things that started to affect many of you or some of you. Now you want to see her as a nuisance. What about when she was bullying innocent people and their relatives? You didn't realize, or you didn't want to say the truth then. Screaming on Facebook is not where the fight was, but inside work had to be done. So these people are doing so much underground, destroying underground. Cora no send anybody message over Sabi. Over Sabi fan enter house. You have nothing to, what's this? What's this, you guys? I can't read it because of the banner. To offer, okay. You have nothing to offer. Wow. So how about all the noise she was making and insulting people? You guys were clapping for her. How come she suddenly has nothing to offer? You see how hypocritical these people are. The Sakura didn't send her. And you guys know that I've always said that these people are over Sabi. Even Epa Worldwide is another over Sabi fan. Maybe she has graduated now, but so many of them are just over Sabi. Cry babies everywhere. So you're getting your results, Oluchi. These are your awards. These are your accolades you are receiving for all the work you did, all the demonic evil work and things you said about people and things you did against people, and all the noise that you'll be shouting, calling people's mothers. Okay, this boy, you're quenching my vibe. You are quenching my vibe. Let's go and see if daddy has finished. He's so full of energy today. Let's see if daddy has finished. Let's go and see if daddy has finished. Dada. You go to daddy. Dada. Let's go to dad. Dada. Okay. So now she's cry baby. You guys, I'm coming. Let me go downstairs again and see if. Yeah, I'm back finally. Finally. Oh my God. Cry baby. Oluchi, the shouter, has now become the weak baby who is crying all over the place, crying for milk. Crying for who will come and pacify her, who will come and hug her, pat her on the back. You didn't even get a pat on the back for all the noise you made. Korah said you didn't do it for her. And up till today, you are still saying you are coming for people because of Korah Obidi that doesn't even know if you exist. So we are just reading out all the awards, all the, the trophies, the accolades, Oluchi's cohorts gave her after her downfall. Who is the faceless fan who said Korah shouldn't use the boots given to her by her fan? It campaign. Okay. Cry. Okay, I already read this one. Who your support help? We already knew this will happen. Who your support help? Who does your support help? Who needs your support? That's the question here. Rest, you don't try. So that means just go on pension. You've tried. You are old now. You've expired. Go and rest somewhere. Oluchi Okorego. Okay, wait. Okay, I already read this one, and this one says, oh, why am I having them double? Who wins the Oversabi fan of 2023? Chai. So she's the champion of all Oversabi fans. The queen of Oversabi fans. I too know. I too sabi. What a disgrace. Colossal disgrace. Alarming, bombastic disgrace of the highest order. You were demoted. In shame, brought down like a rat. Like a nobody. After all the noise, all the nights, the months. You will be live, lying on bloggers. You'll be saying, oh, I have to work in the morning. Oh, it's 12 a.m. I have to work in the morning. And Korah Obidi was just there living her life. You were working like a slave, like a horse without pay, and still received insults, not only from Korah, but also from Nancy and the other fans. And now they're saying, you are not even the real fan. Oh, sudden death. That one is sudden death. It's not even okay, is it game 1 or level 1? I won you, level 2. But this one, immediately, the game is over. Sudden, abrupt death. That's what they gave you. Uppercut, that's okay. Now, this is another one. Oluchi, you are very stupid. She's the one that posted it. She couldn't even handle. Like, you can give so much, but you cannot even take a little jab. They've not even told you your father slept with you. You're already reposting and resharing. If I had to dedicate my page to reposting and resharing all the things you did, or if all bloggers had to repost and reshare, like their page would just be covered by Oluchi, Oluchi, Oluchi. That's how bad you were. Now, just these little ones, they're just giving you here and there. You are sharing, you are reposting for people to come and see what they are doing to me. But do you know what you've done to people? You can't take it. You cannot. You cannot. I heard Cynthia saying the other day that you said her husband is impotent, but he has 4 children. Or I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong. He has children with her. But you called him somebody's husband. Look at that man. Can you, like, how are you? You're not even human. You're not human. And when I say these Koreans are animalistic, there is a reason, because you've gone beyond. You've gone over and beyond. And then you still want to come and defend yourself and say, I did it because of. You were very stupid for that statement. I'm reading a post someone wrote. You're very stupid for that statement you made yesterday, telling people Monica has never supported Korah Obidi with stars. Oh my God, you are the biggest dumb supporter of Korah that we have ever seen on this social media. Oh my God. Oh my God. She said, is Korah Obidi a beggar or what? This war you are about to start, are you sure you can finish it, Oluchi, when it's set? So these are things they started to put out against Oluchi. Oluchi, how does it feel in your body, in your blood? How is your blood flowing, seeing all these attacks on you? That's what you were doing to people. Yes, that's what you did to Justin Dean. You can't take it. I promise you, you cannot take it. But you were doing it to other people's children. So you can cry. Yeah, now you can come out and cry. But many people have not even cried for the things you did for Cora Obidi. This one says, this Ekuke, you're busybody too much. Always looking for where to instigate fight. Hi. Fight instigator. You're not a peaceful person. It's because of how you displayed yourself and you're still doing it up till today. That's the worst part of it. You see that the tune of, or let me say the tone of this video I'm doing, this part 2 is different from part 1 because you are unrepentant and you are unrelenting. You've done wrong and you cannot even understand that you've done wrong and accept your wrongdoing. They say you are a fight instigator. That's what you are. Congratulations, Queen of Koreans, for hitting 7 million followers. Oluchi, your number no count. Meaning, Oluchi, your number does not count. Oluchi, you're just one follower, one number. If you unfollow Korobidi, it's not going to count anywhere. Nothing will shake. Hi! That means you're useless. That's what it means. Your being a follower or supporter of Korobidi is useless. That's what this person means. It doesn't count. Your presence does not count. Look at, I'm reading out your report card. Yes, I'm reading them out. A lot of people have done great things in the world. They've fought great battles for their community in good ways, in honorable ways, and they've been honored. They've received awards, standing ovation. Mandela fought. Martin Luther King fought. I think they even had like a walk, like they were just quiet. There's a name for that. They walked in protest. They were protesting and they were silent walk. Protesting. Because you don't have to be a dog to make a point. You don't have to destroy people to make one single person feel good. That means you don't have a brain or a good functioning brain. That's what it means. So if you cannot realize that you've made a mistake, then the conversation is over. So you didn't fight a good fight. You might continue to come out and say, I did it because they bullied Junie. The children you bullied, is Junie better than those children? And when I say better, I mean, did they give birth to Junie with something else other than cells, egg cells, sperm cells that other children didn't have? Did they form Junie in a different way? Did Junie grow up in another environment other than in a womb of a woman? That you have to destroy other families to make one family feel good. So you did a bad thing. And it doesn't matter that I'm saying it because your brain will never assimilate it. But I have to say it anyways. You will continue to be in denial. No, I did it for this. You don't have a reason. Your reason does not hold water. It's not strong enough. It's not good enough. Because the person you say you did it for has said that you did not do it for her. So how are you going to argue anywhere? You cannot even stand in the court of law to argue your case. Because you are claiming you did it for somebody, but the person is saying, no, she didn't do it for me. So where are you going to start? What's going to be your defense? If what you did was good, she would never deny you. If you did it the right way, Cora Obidi might never have denied you. But because she's not proud of how you went about it, how you went about it was barbaric. It was criminal. That's why she cannot openly say that you fought a good fight, because you did not. Now, after my video yesterday, I was really human because, like I said yesterday, people deserve a second chance. She fell from grace. She didn't have grace, but she fell somehow from maybe a ladder, a pole that they put her, an imaginary ladder where she thought she was sitting on. She was the queen of Woto Woto. And Nancy and Cora Obidi gave her Woto Woto. And all these other fake accounts have been giving her Woto Woto. How does it feel for the table to be turned around? So I was very, I was just trying to penetrate into her head in a way that not just penetrate into her head like, oh, let me just twist her head. No, but to try to educate and help her see things the way people from outside, not people of, oh, I belong to Justin or oh, I belong to Cora, but just the honest truth, helping her to see that all these people you're accused of bullying, they did not bully. But the posts she put up after then just made me feel like this girl or lady or woman, whoever is, hiding and doing these things, she, I will talk about that later. For now, she put up this post. Katia, is this you bullying and sabotaging Cora? 1 or 2 posts, I will rest my case for you. Oluchi doesn't even have a case. You think you have a case. You don't. You don't have a case. So there is nothing to rest. Only you need to rest. You yourself, you need to go to rest because there is no case here to rest. And I love proof. I love evidence. I love that you want to defend yourself and say, actually, she bullied Cora. And she put out this evidence, to say that this is Katia. And I was so interested in it because I promise you guys, I did not watch Katia's videos. I did not. Of, talking about Cora Obidi, I did not. So it's difficult to say that, oh, Katia did not bully. Yeah. But I can say that Oluchi did wrong for dragging Katia's family, for dragging Flora's family, for dragging Wahala Channel, her children, her husband, even her late mom. May her precious soul rest in peace. They dragged those people and many other bloggers, many other commenters that I don't know if it's a good idea to mention their name because it might even worsen the case. Many commenters who were attacked inbox, whose pictures were put up, they are laying curses on you, Oluchi. I have seen them lay curses on you because of Cora Obidi. You put up people's pictures. How dare you? Now, Oluchi put this up. And I was very interested, like I said, to see what Katia did to deserve the amount of bashing Oluchi gave Katia. Katia held up a message. People writing things back and forth. Katia is a media person, for crying out loud. Why are you people so daft? And then I read the comments here. So Oluchi, what exactly is in this screenshot that Katia did that made you decide you're going to start insulting her husband? Katia also posted this. Katia said, please vote again. Free votes still on. 1 hour to go, guys. Katia is asking for people to vote for this lady. This lady was part of the people contesting against Cora Obidi. For that competition, you guys have lost that name. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just forgetting things like, oh my God, is this menopause? I'm almost 40 and already, Jesus, I need this memory. I need it. I need it. I need it for my analysis. The one act, is it one act? You guys help me if that's the name. And I analyzed it. I brought out these contestants. I showed you guys who they were. We listened to them. And if people decide to love, I think this lady's name is Danger. Okay, Danger Foley is even there. If people decide to love Danger Foley and vote for Danger Foley over Cora Obidi, how is that bullying? Oluchi put up this post to defend herself for why she bullied and castigated and defamed Katia and her family and harassed them. You guys that are supporting Oluchi, how is this post bullying Cora Obidi or sabotaging Cora Obidi? Katia has the freedom in the world. Everybody has not only Katia, everybody has the freedom to vote for anybody or campaign for anybody their spirit leads them to. Oluchi has the freedom in the world to put all her salary voting for Cora Obidi. It's nobody's business. You have the freedom, all the freedom in the world to vote for any political party or candidate, that doesn't mean you are sabotaging or bullying. Even if you feel like, oh my God, you should actually vote for Cora, not this woman, even if you feel that way, it's your right to have that opinion, yes. But does this warrant you to go ahead and bully Katia because she chose her preference, what she likes? She did not mention Cora Obidi here to say, oh, don't vote for Cora. Make sure you vote only for this one. She didn't do that. Oluchi, doesn't this make you look like a fool? You see that you are fighting a nonsense fight. You have fought people senselessly, meaninglessly, and for nothing. And you fail to realize it. You are still in denial. You are still trying to defend yourself, but you have no defense here. Show these pictures that you posted on Facebook to anybody in the world, in your workplace, anywhere. Explain the story to them. And they will ask you, is Katia Cora Obidi's sister? Is she her next door neighbor that she must vote for Cora Obidi or promote Cora Obidi? Were they friends before? Are they friends? Why can Katia not promote anybody she likes? That makes you a fool. That means that you really are empty upstairs. And I started to doubt that you live in the Netherlands. I live in the Netherlands. And I tell you guys, when you come to the Netherlands, one of the things they do with you is integration. That is the first Dutch word the analyst learned when I came in, 21 years ago, thereabout. Integratie. You must be integrated. Mental integration. You learn the language, you learn the culture. And Dutch people are frank. They are frank people, straightforward. I have that, like, I don't know if I can't say I learned it, but living here and being integrated into the system, into the culture, kind of, it has had some influence on, my personality also. A Dutch person will tell you wholeheartedly to your face, you're not doing this well. There is no way Oluchi lives in the Netherlands. If she does, she's not integrated into the Dutch system. She behaves like, I don't know, that she doesn't understand that people have the freedom to vote for whoever. So because of that, you are bullied. Is this the reason you want to show? Is this your village of evidence and village of people who will follow you? Is this the 200 videos you said you have in your PO box you want to take to court if you appear in court to tell the court, well, she was sabotaging Cora and asking people to vote for Danger Foley? Hi. No wonder Nancy insulted you. Because actually, you don't get sense. Honestly, you don't. You really don't. So all of you supporting Oluchi, is this bullying? Let's be honest. This post, does it warrant what Oluchi did to Katia and her family? Does it? Let's be honest. Calling Katia Ashawo Kobo Kobo, putting up pictures of Katia on her profile. Me, I like to deal with facts. I'm not going to sit here and defend any blogger, anybody based on, I just like you, so I'm going to defend you. No, I'm going to show it. And I love that Oluchi herself posted her own defense, but your defense is rubbish. It's rubbish. Katia posted it. She's currently at the first position. Vote for her. It's her fundamental human right. Do you know what that means? Do you know the Dutch constitution? Do you know the fundaments, the ingredients, the basis of the Dutch constitution? You have children with, I believe, a Dutch man. Like, what did you learn in the Netherlands living here? You're a disgrace to immigrants who live in the Netherlands because we don't reason like you. No wonder you're hiding. Everybody has that basic human right to vote, to practice whatever religion they want, to and you don't even get that basis of life. So who are your colleagues? Who are the people you relate with on a daily basis? Koreans. Are they also, well, I think they are also as daft as you. So in this post, I have not seen where Katia mentioned Cora Obidi. Final four is going on. Please go vote for. So what has this got to do with Katya's children and her husband? I'm just trying to ask these questions for you guys supporting her. Let it be sinking in your heads because you have husbands, you have children. Imagine if what Oluchi did to this woman and all these other different women, how you would feel if she did it to you, but you're supporting her. And Oluchi also posted this. I'm going to play the video. And Oluchi said, Katya, what do you call this? I have one more post for you, okay? I'm going to play the video because I just want to show you guys. Oh my God, do I have it? Okay, anyways, I don't think I have the video, but I have another video. But in this video, Katya said, oh my God, my skin looks dry. Let me go and rub something on my legs so that they don't look like Korobidi. Korobidi is a public figure at the end of the day. Yes, you can get to a level of taunting someone as even a media person. You can overdo it. Yeah, you can, if you'd come out every day posting about Korobidi, for example, insulting her, taunting her, mocking her, saying things, then you can say, okay, you are going out of line. But somebody mentioning a public figure, someone who shows herself on Facebook every day and saying, oh my God, I don't want to look red like Donald Trump. Let me go rub some oil on my face. That's a public figure. And because of that, you bring down their whole family into it. It doesn't make sense to me. It does not. And this is another defense Oluchi came up with. Katya, what do you call this? No worry, I have 23 of your videos bullying Cora, and I'll post 2 more before I rest my case. Again, you don't have a case. The only case you should be focused on is your life case. Your own life. Make your life a case. Take care of yourself. You're not okay. You honestly are not. After seeing this, your defense, you need help. You need help. Oluchi, it's not an insult. It is me telling you as the analyst that you need help. And the day you will start to get help is the day you yourself understand what I am saying and what a lot of people are saying, and you start to realize and you start to work on it. Otherwise, you have a big problem. Okay, let me play this video so that it's balanced, because you guys also have to hear it to see and judge for yourselves if this is bullying or not.
Marriage breakdown. Cora has a life from day one on the social media. Nothing is hidden, and I said it again on my yesterday's video, that the only thing that is left for people to see between the two of them is their poop. Everything is on social media. How can she come out and call you guys and accuse you guys that you are the reason for her marriage breakdown? Marriage breakup, marriage breakdown. And this lady here that is speaking, her name is Flora. She was on the video a couple of weeks ago with Justin Dean. She interviewed Justin Dean, and she's not hiding it. She's not wish-wash. She is not wish-washing. She is not sugarcoating. Whether you guys want to believe that, Cora has mental illness.
Okay. She said this video that Katya did, Katya was bullying. Katya said, she started the video with, these people put everything on social media. The only thing they don't put on social media is their poop. And then she ended it up with, if you people believe it or not, Korobidi has mental illness. For me personally, I always say I'm not in the medical field. I'm not a doctor. I cannot be diagnosing people with mental conditions. I don't know Katya's profession, but I can tell that Katya has not herself diagnosed or evaluated, let me just say evaluated Korobidi. But if, for example, Katya studies her, if she's, I don't know if she's in the medical field, if she studies her and feels like there is something, like me now, I'm sitting here and saying, Oluchi, you have a problem. You're not okay. Based on your judgment of things, the way you see things, it doesn't reflect someone who is okay upstairs. Do I have the right to say it? Yes, I do. Based on my observation of your actions, of your conduct on social media, I can say, no, this person doesn't act like a normal people, because I relate with normal people on a daily basis. Okay, I do. I relate with normal people who understand, who are level-headed, who are cool-headed, who are considerate, who talk, who know how to, be empathetic with people. They can really understand with you. Those are the kind of people I relate with. So when I see someone who is not behaving in that manner, who is irrational, erratic, who doesn't understand anything, who just wants to insult, I'll be like, this person, you're not normal like the people I relate with. So yes, based on my personal life and personal experiences, I have the right to say you are not normal. But I cannot diagnose you with a mental disorder because I'm not a doctor. I do not know the entire context in which Katia said, whether you like it or not, Kora Obiri has a mental disorder. I cannot defend that. I am the analyst and I'm telling you, I cannot defend it because the video Oluchi posted, she did not post the entire video, number one. She posted this clip. When you listen to this, you'll be like, but why would she say she has a mental disorder? You can say that, and I can also ask that question. But she didn't post the entire video for us to see the reason behind that statement. So it's difficult to judge. Now I can say, Oluchi, you're not okay, and I can give you the reason, and people can hear my reason. But now it's not fair to judge Katia because I don't know the reason she did that or the background of this statement she made. And now we know from her book that indeed she had some form of mental disorder. She went to a psychiatric home. She confirmed it herself. So, Oluchi, what exactly are you fighting for? This is another one Oluchi posted in her own defense, saying, Katia, you remember this video telling people that June's father is not Justina. I have one final post for you, okay? Now, I'm still going to play this one because it's not about, oh, I can talk, I can explain, I can defend. Show proof, show facts. Let people watch. Let people judge for themselves. You can come out and cry. Oh, she bullied me. She did this to me. She did that to me. Let the people go and watch the videos you're referring to. That's what I'm all about. Otherwise, I wouldn't call myself the analyst. I would just be a blogger. I like to show and balance stories, not to take sides. No. Now, I'm going to play Oluchi's defense for you. Why she's saying that Katia bullied. Let me play the video for you.
That send it to me is my true follower, and she does send me things. So when she saw that out there, she screenshot that and she sent it to me. She's not the one. Whoever sent it to me is not the one that wrote this up. No.
But that's the case, though. She is a big fan of Justin. She really is. And
by the way, she has a guest on the show. Someone joined in the live stream, so you can hear two people's voice there.
Justin know her because she's always on his live,
Unless she has different names.
Yeah, but yeah, she's a pretty good person. She follows you too, Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't tell you if I didn't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have a good night and stay gorgeous.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And throughout that conversation, the woman was talking. They were going back and forth because from the explanation, Katia put up a screenshot that someone sent to her. And the screenshot, I've not seen it, you guys. On the screenshot, someone wrote that Justin Dean is not the father of June. And they put the picture of another man beside June. I did not see that screenshot, but that's the explanation. Now, someone put it together. Antoinette Ford put it together and posted it. And then another person took it, a fan of Katia, took that screenshot and sent it to Katia. You guys should hear the explanation. Sent it to Katia, and Katia posted it. I do not know the caption Katia wrote, although when Katia did her video, she said she didn't even write a caption. I haven't seen that, so I cannot judge on that. I haven't seen that screenshot. I don't know the caption she put, whether she put a caption or not. But it was not Katia that put the picture of June and another man together saying, oh, Justin, you're not the father. It was not Katia. It was Antoinette Ford from the explanation that you just heard. But Katia's fan saw the screenshot and sent it to Katia. Katia posted it. Does Katia have the right to post it? I say yes. Why? Because Katia is a media person. Again, it's all about context. It depends on the caption. Again, I'm repeating. So don't say, oh, when they post somebody else against a child, everybody has the right. No, that's not what, because people fail to comprehend. People, they just don't know how to understand when you talk. They'll say, hey, blessing, then we are going to. No, that's not what we are saying. It depends on the context. As a media person, she's a blogger. She has blogged about other people in the past before Korobidi, and she's still blogging about other people after Korobidi. She has that credibility to blog what they send to her if she finds it good enough for her blog. That is why she has a page. So if they send something as controversial like that to her, she can blog it. She can post it. It doesn't have to be, oh, she posted it to taunt June or to bully June. She's a media person. She is reporting the news. She is spreading, she's trying to inform people of what is happening. But Oluchi, you're daft not to understand that this person is a media person. So she having this conversation with somebody explaining that, oh, the person who sent you that picture is not a hater. The person is a fan of Justin, or, oh, don't get angry about the screenshot. And Katia is saying, no, the person who sent me the picture is not the one who put the picture together. It's another person. My fan only found the picture and sent it to me, and I posted it. How is this bullying? When you're a journalist, that you post something about somebody you love, or about somebody else loves, doesn't mean you're bullying them. You're just doing your job. And as long as Koreans fail to understand this, they will continue to cause havoc and commotion on the Blue app. They need to understand that people are media people. They are like journalists. They are like reporters. They spread the news of what is happening, to inform people about what is happening. They should not be bullied for their opinions. You guys need to go back to integration school. That abroad you came has failed you, and you have failed the abroad you came. It was a waste. It was a waste of whoever brought you abroad. The reasoning of some of you need to go back to integration school. Honestly. And I'm not talking about go back to school, go get an education. Many of these people, if they go to school, they are not going to learn anything. Their brain, nothing is happening up there anymore. Nothing. But maybe they can learn to integrate into the system. They can learn that, okay, if this person says, I'm a Christian, don't slap them and say, no, you must be a Muslim. They can learn factual things about life. But telling them to go and read ABC and 1, 2, 3, no. It's a waste. Nothing is happening. Okay? And Katia also posted this. This is what Oluchi posted, telling us that Katia bullied Cora, and that's why she went after Katia's family. Oluchi, aren't you foolish to even be saying it? Why didn't you, if you want to go after anybody, why didn't you just focus on the Katia? But your weak mind feels like Katia is too strong for me to break down. So let me go after her innocent relatives. How does that make you look? And you say you are not a bully? Katia wrote, the difference is clear. Cora Obidi fans, come and answer your mumu names and line up for money and food. I can't read the rest of it. This post was not directed to Cora Obidi, but to her fans, people like Oluchi. Do you deserve this post? Yes, you do. All the other fans who have bullied innocent people, do they deserve this, to come and line up? Do they deserve it? Yes, because you people behave like goats. You do. You don't understand anything. So in this post, she did not bully Cora Obidi. She addressed her fans. Korra Obidi fans? Or is it like you don't know how to read? So is this the evidence, the 200 videos, or how many videos? How many? 23 videos that you will take with your whole village of people to go and stand in court? You just fool yourself. You will disgrace yourself because there is no case here for you. You've done bad. You have hurt people who never came to you. Because all these things you posted, they don't defend you in any way. They don't justify what you did to bloggers. So what would you say Flora did? What would you really say Flora did? That you brought out her children and a lot of personal information that she did not post on social media that maybe somebody sent to you. What would you say she did to you? So when you just go to court, now imagine you go to court, you go and stand there like an idiot and you tell the judge when they ask you, why did you bully these people? You say, yeah, I bullied them because they bullied June. Who is June? Where is June? June is the daughter of somebody I love. Where is the somebody you love? And she said, I didn't do it for her, but actually I did it for her. You're just going to sound so idiotic because they will ask you, what did these people do to you to deserve these things you have done to them? How are you going to answer? And you fail to understand that you have wronged a lot of people. This is another award, another accolade Oluchi got. God bless the real Korra Obidi fans for standing up for the truth. Oluchi, the real Korra fans are not happy with you. Look at the shame and disgrace on your life. They are not happy with you. Oh yeah, I forgot this one. Katia wrote, please vote again. Free vote still on. 1 hour to go. So this is not bullying, Oluchi. This is not bullying. Use Google. Use FBI Google that you were doing. Use it to do FBI on your own life. Evaluate your own life. Evaluate your mind, your thinking. Understand, first of all, what bullying means. Understand it first before you accuse people of bullying. This is not bullying. This is a woman exercising her freedom to choose who she loves, who she wants to vote for. A whole woman like that, you want her to bow down to Korra Obidi and be voting. If she doesn't want to vote for Korra Obidi, she has the choice to. It's nobody's business who she likes. But you fail to understand that. And that's why it's difficult to communicate with you because your understanding is low. Do you understand? No, you don't. Now, let me see. I hope I don't have any more videos before we see the final. No, I don't have any more videos. Yeah. Now, this is how it all ended. Oluchi, look at your life. Oluchi wrote, first she said she don't know me, referring to Korra Obidi. Korra Obidi don't know you. It's painful, but she don't know you. She don't know you. Let me speak for her. She don't know you. Korra Obidi don't know you. She don't know you. First, she said she don't know me. And now she said that me, Oluchi Okore, want to use her to promote my business because I said that I want to sell my tea. So you want to sell tea on top of all the heads of people you have tried to damage. You know that their heads will fight against you and your business. That business you use this same page to announce. You have destroyed or tried to destroy other people's businesses, including Justin Dean, the father of June and Athena. The relatives, you said Katia's husband is Yeye politics is doing. You've talked down on people, their husband, and now you want to start up something positive for yourself. Positivity is far away from you. You have spoken out a lot of negativity into the world, into the universe, and the universe revolves. Everything rotates. The earth rotates, rather. It's all coming back to you because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So it is what is within you that you have spoken forth into the universe. So you have a well, a deep well of negativity inside of you. So how do you think something positive or good is going to come out of your tea business when you started? When your page was built on destroying, lying on people that did not bully Cora or June, but you think they bullied. And that is not even a justification because you're not Cora Obidi's sister. Even the Nancy that is her sister, why didn't she post people's relatives? Cora Obidi that is Nancy Ume's sister, why didn't she go and call people's children's schools and post their children? Because they see you as an animal that can do stuff like that. That's why you did it. If it was a good thing, everybody would do it. Cora would do it herself. Nancy would do it. All the other Koreans would do it. But it's not a good thing. That's why they did not do it. That's why. But you're not intelligent enough to know these things. So I'm helping you. I'm telling you now. That's the reason. It's because it's a bad thing. Now you're being denied and you want to start a business? Really? Really? What's the name of the business? Really? Wow. You didn't think that one day you want to, do something for yourself when you were busy destroying a lot of people, a lot. Tens of people, maybe even over 100, because relatives are involved. Eh? And as long as you're still proudly bragging that you would do it again and you have no regret, the case is closing on this page, on the Analyst page. I have analyzed 2 videos. I'm moving out of here. Moving forward on this case because there is no case with Oluchi until people find out who she is. The clock is ticking. It will come out. It's a matter of time. 2 options. Either she herself comes out for herself or she lets the world bring her out. But eventually it will happen. Like I said yesterday, what happens going forward, it's in her hand. The ball is in her court. She can decide to continue to let her ego get the best of her, continue to be adamant and continue to defend what is not there to defend. Can you defend talking down on Wahala Channel's late mom or any other blogger's late mom? Calling somebody's mother a maid, somebody you don't know. You were not there. You know nothing. Just because you want to fight for Cora, you tell lies about people's parents. Do you have parents? And I saw a post Kacha put up yesterday. She said, Onyebu Nagi, who is your father? You said you're a Nigerian. She asked you in Igbo. You have an Igbo name. Onyebu Nagi. Do you understand? Do you have home training? Are you truly Nigerian? That you have no regard for people's parents. You call people's mothers Ashewo Kobo Kobo. Do you know what that means, Oluchi? All these people you bullied in the name of I'm fighting for Cora, they didn't do a fraction of what you did. If you combine all the things they did and said, and you put all the things they did beside all the things you did, your own is touching the roof and going to heaven, actually to hell. And you don't want to realize and admit that you were wrong. But the first step to healing for you is, first of all, understand the meaning of bullying. That is going to enlighten you, open your eyes, and see that you have done people wrong. And it's not just about, they will come after you, they will call the police, they will sue you. It's about the spiritual. You guys, many of you are not spiritual. It's fine not to be spiritual. But I am telling you that the spirits of those innocent people you touched and spoke out lies against, their spirits will torment you. And that torment might not stop with you. It might extend to your other people that are around you. That's how nature works. That's just nature. So I hope people learn. And those of you still clapping for Oluchi, wait for your turn. Wait for your turn. It only hurts when it happens to you, right? If you can speak up for what is wrong or right. It will come to you. Okay, we're going to round it off today. So I did this assessment of Oluchi in 2 videos. I should have done it in 4 videos because I like to do my videos an hour each. But yesterday we did 2 hours, today 2 hours. So those should have been 4 videos, but we are doing it in 2 videos. So it's good that we don't need to dwell. There's just some people you just know that, okay, no, just finish it as quickly as possible and get out of there. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting out of here. I've done my job. I'll see if I can read some comments in the next 5 minutes and we will call it a day. So the word is enough. You don't have to. Hello, Tari Roberts. Welcome to you all again. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sharing. Have you guys shared? If you're watching and you've not shared, go ahead. Go ahead. When you see good things, just share. Let other people also be partakers of it. Yeah. Good morning, Chris Moses. Nice to have you here again. Someone says, that's my new subscriber. And you guys, now that Oluchi's wings have been clipped, I hope that this will start to just open people's eyes to see that people are entitled to their opinion. People are allowed to say, I don't like what you're wearing. And it depends. I'm not saying, oh, everybody should now start posting every day. Korabidi, what are you wearing? Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Korabidi has the choice and the right to choose what she wears. I've said it before and I'll say it again. She's an adult. She's not 13. She can decide to come nude on Facebook. It's her business. If there is a problem with it, let Facebook themselves deal with it. But guess what? People watching also have the right to say, oh my God, I don't like what you are doing. I don't like what I am seeing. They have the right to say what they feel about it because they are seeing it and they can process it and they can talk about it. Okay? But where you cross the line is when you now start to harass the person, taunt them, and just talking out of point, insulting, berating them. Then you'll be like, okay, now you're going a bit, this one is beyond freedom of speech. But a lot of people don't, there is a fine line. People cross the boundary. People do, yes, I know. So hopefully, with all these things happening within their camp, people will start to realize that, okay, many of the things we are doing actually were just bad, outright wrong, putting people's mothers, grandmothers, going inbox, attacking people because they analyzed, because they, sending messages to people's husbands. It's just, you're useless. You don't have a life. You don't have a life. So anyways, you guys, comment in freedom. Keep it respectful. Let it stick to your opinion or keep it to your opinion, but don't cross the line of insulting. Just keep it inside of what we are talking about, and that's fine. So this one says, I literally cannot comprehend the notion of being jealous of Korobidi. I see people comment accusations to people saying they are jealous just for writing a critique comment. The thing is, if you out yourself out there on the public arena, the good and bad comments are expected. Somebody like Oluchi will read this comment and say, oh, you are bullying Korobidi. You're bullying Korobidi. She said she doesn't see anything about Korobidi that people should be jealous of. You're bullying. This is not bullying. This is just someone saying, I don't understand why people think anybody should be jealous of Korobidi. It's the people with low self-esteem that see Korobidi as what they see her as, who think she's all that and thinks that every other person on social media or doing this work is a loser and is jealous of is jealous of Korobidi. Someone says, I enjoyed Joan. I did too. I did. And Piers Morgan is another controversial one. I didn't always agree with everything. I didn't like that. Okay, sometimes he would, for example, the thing he said about vegans, and like he's just very frank. He's just saying what he feels. Okay, he inspired me into going into analysis. Piers Morgan is my inspiration, not Linda Ikeji. I doubt these people even knows Piers Morgan. Okay, so these people, they are well seasoned journalists. and they speak their mind. They do. It's allowed. It's allowed to be critical. Yes, it doesn't mean you're bullying. I can sit here and say, oh my God, is that how you sound? I don't think you sing well. I don't think you're a good, singer. It's my opinion. That is not bullying. That is not bullying. But Oluchi is going to say, oh, she said Kora Obidi is not a good singer. She's bullying. Like, again, are you an animal? Are you not do you have blood in do you have a brain? Everything is not bullying. There's something they call criticism. Also, check that one when you're doing your FBI work over your own life. Check the meaning of bullying, check the meaning of criticism and who a critique is. The analyst is a critique. And there are so many people. Joan Rivers, Google her. Google these people. Google Piers Morgan. Larry King is also another man I love. He's not like controversial whatsoever, but I just love the way he asks questions to get to the backstory. So these are people who have been my inspiration in doing the work that I do, in the way that I do my things. Those are people that I have learned a lot from, not your regular. No disrespect to Linda Ikeji. Okay? Okay, I think we're going to leave it here. I could never work out what I would be jealous of. Okay, we've crossed into 2 hours, 1 minute. So I want to thank you once again. Go ahead and subscribe to my Facebook page. I thank my newest, latest subscribers, Shari, and oh my God, let me see. No, I need to call your name. You are the newest. I think it was Kara. Kara came before Shari. Yes, Shari is the latest. So welcome to all of you and those existing subscribers. I am still coming, you guys. Pardon me. I'm coming with some new stuff. I am working something out with someone. We are discussing inbox, that's Jesus. You guys invest in your life. Instead of going into Oluchi's inbox, telling her we need to come and shame blessing. You don't know the meaning of blessing. You want to come and shame blessing. Please go inbox and be discussing business with people. Okay, what can we bring next to the market? Where is the demand? What do people need? Which commodity can we create? Please do that for yourself and be great. Stop hiding under Kora Obidi. Kora Obidi is building her life, whether you like it or not. Every day you see her on live video, she's not there because, she's there making her money. She's building her life. You might not like what she's doing, but she's doing it for herself. And you idiots going inbox, bullying people, putting up screenshots. What are you doing for your own life? Okay, so by the way, I'm coming with hopefully something new. It's still in the works. I've not even we're still on it. We're still on it. So I'll tell you guys about it in the subscribers group. Yes, before we really bring it out. So positivity, growth is what we should focus on and focus on our lives, how to take ourselves to the next level. Thank you all. Join my YouTube membership. I'm gonna read all the comments that I didn't read now. I'm terrible with comments. When I'm reading comments, I can't talk. So we'll just be spending 4 hours here if I had to read comments, but I will read once I end the live video so that it's not too long. Share the video. I really find that important. And the next video we are coming with is the 7-day countdown we did. So just to give you a little background, Kora Obidi lied against the analyst last year. Yes, she did. Lied that the analyst had stolen 200 videos of hers and monetized, whereas the analyst was not even monetized on Facebook. The analyst does not even have 200 videos of Kora Obidi. The analyst had only analyzed 8 videos and they were all analysis. Mommy? Yes, baby. Mommy loves you. Okay. So by that time, I had only analyzed 8 videos. Analyzed, not copied and downloaded or uploaded into my page verbatim. No. analyze just the way I'm analyzing these short clips I played for you guys. And then there was a copyright match with 5 segments. But Korobidi made it, oh, this person has been stealing 200 videos from me for 3 years. Whereas Blessing Njoh, I started to analyze on Facebook in 2021, early 2021. So by the time she posted that, I had already started analyzing on Facebook for a year. But she lied. Anyway, she told all those lies and insults. But the insults, I'm sending the insults back to she and her sister, because they are liars, and liars are thieves at the end of the day. Anyway, she wrote the lies, and a year passed. And then I put out a post and I said that she needed to come and rectify the lie or bring out proof. Actually, I was even after the proof. It wasn't about the rectification, because it takes someone with integrity, someone who is also about justice, who is about truth and honesty and human dignity, that would say, oh my God, I made a mistake or I lied. Let me go and rectify it, because this lie is damaging, is defamatory. She doesn't have it. So how do you think anybody would respect someone like that or look at them as honorable people? Do you understand what I mean? Anyways, so I wasn't really even pushing for the rectification. I was pushing for proof. Prove it. Show people that there were indeed 200 videos stolen from you by this person you lied against. She couldn't come forward with anything, nothing, because she doesn't have it. And that makes her a grand liar. Now, 7 days has come and gone. She did not post proof. Again, she doesn't have it. The only thing she has are the lies she told last year. And I asked for rectification to say, okay, you know, this person did not steal from me. Even Nancy Ume knows it, because Nancy Ume has access to her back end, to her rights manager. Nancy Ume confirmed it herself in that letter. Nancy Ume knows it, that this person did not steal from you, but these people lack integrity. These sisters, you guys, your eyes will open and you will see the kind of people they are. They don't care about your reputation. They don't care about anybody. They don't care. They care about themselves alone. That's why just one email, she's crying out. How about all the emails Oluchi has sent for you and your sister to people's places of work, to people's schools, to people's relatives? Do you see how useless they are? Anyway, 7 days have come and gone. So I will come and talk about, or just say whatever it is that I need to say about that. But I think my point has been made. I've made my point and it stays. And I made a statement. Anyway, I think I'll leave that for the video, but it's coming. And before that video comes, I might still do other videos, but it's coming, definitely. When I give you my word, I've always told you guys on this platform, my word is my bond. I don't use words loosely. When I say it, it's happening. It is 100%. So I will do that. And I have also heard about what has been happening or going on with Justin Dean. With you know, he confided in people and whatnot, people who were his followers and whatnot. And there have also been allegations against him. And I've always given you guys my word on this social media, on this Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching. Oh my God, I'm already 2 hours, 8 minutes. I'll quickly finish up. I've told you guys that we do not do camps. We do not belong to camps. I am not a Justin fan. I am not a Korra fan. If I see Justin doing something good, yes, I will say it. He just moved into a new home, beautiful home. It's an upgrade. Yes, I'll say it, because that is what it is. Korobidi bought a new place. I did a video. I think I put up a post or something. I talked about it. It's a good thing. Yes, we don't belong to camps. I'm not going to say, oh, so what? And she bought a house, so what, or whatsoever. No. So a lot of these idiots don't understand that we are media people. All we do is just put out the news. That's what we do. But they want to attack us thinking we belong to Justin's camp. Now, I've said it that if me now as a media person, if I see news, I don't care. Oh, the news doesn't make Justin look good. If it is credible, there is proof behind it. There is evidence of, wrongdoing. The analyst is not going to cover up for anybody. I'm not going to cover up for Kora Obidi. I am not going to cover up for Justin Dean. I'm not here to cover up for anybody. I'm the analyst. I analyze. Okay? I'm not anybody's puppy. I do not work for anybody. I do not belong to anybody's team or club. Okay? Just wanted to reiterate. A lot of people get it twisted. I'm not a blogger. I'm an analyst. So here is an open place. I have my fans here, people who just love me, and Koraf's fans, they are here, they watch. Justin's fans are here, they watch. So don't think, oh my God, Blessing is only going to do videos that will look or make Justin look good or make Korobidi look good. Whoever is doing wrong and we get information on it, it's going to come out in the open. So the next video that I might be coming forward with might be about the Justin Dean situation and what I have gathered on it. You guys know I haven't mentioned it, I haven't talked about it, but I have been getting information and I have been taking my time to study the information. And of course, I'm going to pull out only what I have proof to back. If it's just an opinion of, oh, I think Justin is this, I'm not going to use it. But if I see that, okay, there is evidence behind it, yes, and it might not look and make Justin look good, but I am a media person and I owe that to my page, to my truth, to my name as the analyst. Otherwise, I could just become a blogger and jump on the trend. I'm not a blogger, okay? So you guys should anticipate that it might be one of the things that would be coming forward based on the information that I have received so far. Depending again on the gravity of evidence or the weight of it, I'm not saying I will, I might reach out to Justin Dean. I'm not playing hanky-panky. I'm not going inbox to inbox. I'm making it open and public as a media person. As a media person, to get a comment from him or whatsoever. Okay, I might reach out to him to get his own side. Sometimes I do that. I reach out and, okay, this is the proof, or this is the accusation, or do you want to make a comment about, because I have to say these things. Actually, I don't have to say it, but a lot of people on this blue app, they don't know how these things work. They don't know the basis and the ethics of journalism. Journalists reach out to both sides. Okay, I want to get a balanced story because I don't want to work for people. I don't want to work for you because you contacted me first. I will go to the opponent and get information if I need to. Okay? Now, I might do that to get a balanced story, but even if I don't do that and I just go along with the proof that I have, I'm good to go. Yes, so you guys should anticipate that. Oh my God, this has been a long feat. Again, I'm gonna thank you all. Thank you especially to my subscribers. Love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the subscribers group. I might actually first discuss one or two things with you over there before anything, but with time we'll do that. I'm just taking my time and, just wanting to do things one after the other. So yeah, that's a lineup of what you can still expect. Yeah. All right. Thank you all once again. I remain Blessing Njoh, the analyst, and I will catch you all on my next one.